Well, I want to congratulate Dumpf and his team. I thought they played just really hard, and it's typical. You know, he's one of the best coaches in the United States, and his kids are just good, tough kids, and they know how to play. And they played with great toughness, camaraderie. You know, they just outplayed us, and they made big shots, and their perimeter really controls the tempo of the game. They're such a veteran, perimeter, and we obviously did play very well, but that doesn't take away from how well they played. I mean, they played really well. We for some reason we didn't show up with the enthusiasm and the toughness that we usually display. And maybe that had to do with the fact that we knew we were playing such a mature, well-coached team. So, any questions?
They're down two injured starters. Their center, Mike Eric and Scooty Randall. How did you expect them to approach you guys tonight?
Well, they haven't had those guys for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we expected them to approach us like the team that they have been since they lost those guys. I mean, Randall hasn't played the whole season, and the other kid had played the first 4 games, so they've had their period of adjustment, so they know who they are. It's not like you're a team that just had 2 injuries. So we saw what we expected to see.
Mike, your defense has been pretty good the last few games, but Temple really was able to shoot pretty well tonight. What was that, you or was that them?
I think both. I think a combination. It's always a combination. But one is they're well schooled. So I'm not going to look. I don't think we played real well. I'm disappointed in our performance. But that's not going to be what I'm going to talk about, because I thought they played really well. So it's more on them playing well. In order to beat a team that's playing well, you have to play really well. And we didn't show up to do that. But they played very, very well.
Mike, you said camaraderie, and they seem like they play with a lot of belief. Is that kind of what you meant?
Well, they should. I mean, look, they've won the Atlantic 10 3 out of the last 4 years. You know, we're playing a team that is, it's not a team we're playing tonight, we're playing a program. You know, Temple's always had a program with John and now with Dumpf. I mean, you're playing a tradition here. You're not playing a singular team, and they've always had good kids with John and with Dumpf who have bought into that tradition. I mean, Temple has one of the rich traditions in college basketball, and Dumpf has continued to do that. But so they're going to get good kids who believe that they can win, and they do win.
You talked about toughness a lot, just since you started talking. Did you see a night like this coming along the way for your team, or no?
Come on. If I saw it coming, I would have faked an illness. Instead of getting ill during the game. And whenever that happens, to me, the other team has the most to do with it. And congratulations to them, and it's an honor for us to play against this university and that coach and his team.
What would you take out of this then for yourself?
We take a very bitter loss. That's what we take out of this.
How big was Leaf Wyatt for them on a night when you guys clearly had Juan Fernandez rattled and attitudes?
Well, I don't know if we had him rattled. I thought he played well too. But Wyatt, Wyatt is a big shot. I mean, they beat Delaware because of Wyatt. Wyatt can go like in that game, 1 for 10 and hit the big shot. He just believes in himself, and you love that about a kid. And you also love it that Dumpf puts him in a position where he can do his one-on-one. They're very good one-on-one players, and it's a different style, their perimeter just was older and more mature than our guys, and we didn't finish real well, around the bucket. When you miss shots right around the bucket, that saps energy and gives energy, that it saps it from you and gives it to the other guy.
Anything else?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.